Baylor deferred, and off we go. Two Big 12 teams, but it is a non-conference game because it was previously scheduled. And
he has to be smart today.
Allison, thank you. That will come up at some point today. His first throw is out of a clean pocket. It's to the sideline, and Dorian Singer setting up second down and short. Very explosive young back. And there's a marker in. We see for the first time our referee, Tuta Salam.
False start, number 55, offense.
Second down and longer. And it's a give. It is Stanley into the secondary. He's chopped down at the 42-yard line. He's been through so much in this program. Play action for Rising. It's a deep ball. Middle of the field. Cam Rising incomplete for Singer. It's Bernard to set up third down and long. Become tight end U here in Salt Lake City. Rising, bailing, throwing near side, and incomplete. Some contact there, but no. And let's be clear, Dave Aranda got the Baylor job because of the genius that he was calling plays at LSU. So he adds big-time value. As there's a fair catch for Josh Camera, the Morgan Scally, longtime coordinator and coach in waiting here at Utah. Richard Reese, who has great speed, has a couple of yards on first down. 11 guys were involved in the pass game last week. They'll go with the end around here. Ashton Hawkins is bottled up and slung down. Two drop back. It's a quick throw, and this goes rolling out of bounds. They'll call it incomplete for Jamal Bell. 4th and 8. 1 for Utah for Keenan Johnson in that secondary, as Palmer Williams just got it away. Micah Pittman on the return after a 57-yard punt. It was pretty returnable. Cerebral, interesting, great analogy drawers in college football as Dorian Singer makes the catch. But
they get to dictate, not the defense.
Cam Rising flicks it over the middle. He's got a first down to Dallin Bentley. 6 tight ends is not an exaggeration. It's a very deep room as Bernard meets the contact, and he's twisted down. Keaton Thomas was in there. Lohner is in the game, the former Baylor basketball player. He's in to block, and this throw is gummed up. Money Parks was the target, and a marker comes flying in, and rightfully so. Stanley is in along with Bernard, and they will fake it to Stanley. Money Parks the other direction. There's a marker in. It's a touchdown for now for Money Parks. It's way back there, though.
Well, I think this is going to stay a touchdown. I think the nose tackle tried to hold. And then you're right, Money finds pay dirt.
Senior Money Parks.
Fast, he sets his guys up for success. And you know what? Those two were on staff together way back when in Wisconsin for a couple years. Dave Aranda knew what he was up against.
On the field for a reason. Everybody has a reason. Finn gets hit. Ball is loose, and it's kicked around. Still on the ground. There are 4 Utes on it. Eventually, Bernard, the tailback, Rising, end zone, and a tackle. Out of the eye, Rising on the roll, drops it off, easy walk-in touchdown, Mekhi Bernard. Has been through, he missed 11 games last year. He thought about leaving football.
Defensive group's hands.
They've only lost 37 times here ever in the history of the building. On the return, Jamal Bell across the 20-yard line. Basketball and the toughness he's had to show is really impressive as Pendergrass goes down to the turf. It's a loss of 1. Cayenne, 2nd and 11 for Finn on the throw. Get him an easy one there. It's Monterey Baldwin who's twisted out of bounds. Here comes O'Toole again. Pocket collapses. Finn steps up and throws a laser, and this is eventually caught and out of bounds. Micah Pittman at the 12. Gives a little ground. Tries to find the edge. Was that a clean block is the question. And he ends up with maybe 3 yards, a net of 56. 7. Just keep changing leagues and winning. Bernard on the run straight ahead.
His playbook.
They had Stanley and Bernard in the backfield. They're going to lose 5. Rising, scanning and climbing the pocket. Avoiding contact. and driving the legs all the way across the 35-yard line. Meniscus, another ligament, the MPFL. Here's a throw sideline. That's a wide open Money Parks. Mekhi Bernard weaving his way across the 25 reminder. It is a scorcher. They will run again. And Bernard. Mitchell is in. One of those tailbacks you're talking about. And the freshman has a first down. Lohner is in, the former Baylor basketball player. They'll throw that direction, incomplete. They wanted to get a touchdown for Scott Drew's former player. In a loaded tight end room. Mitchell, another run behind this line, and he is drilled. Stanley in. They'll look him off, throw a screen the other direction. It's a completion, and Singer gets belted after a gain of 1. After halftime, if you can keep it close. Cole Becker, the former Colorado Buffalo, sends it through.
Who I am?
Yes. Bell will wave it off. Utah's run 10 plays in Baylor territory. This is Reese from Baylor. Reese again, door number 2. O'Toole goes low and gets the stop. It'll be third down. Well, they're gonna. It's the speed option. And it's on the toss, Pendergrass, and there's a marker down.
Prior to the ball being snapped, Baylor takes their first charge timeout of the half.
Last play, quarter number 1. They'll run it the other direction. It's Reese, and he's not going to get there.
Playing good complimentary football right now.
Kyle, thanks for the time.
You got it.
Allison, thank you very much. Rayshawn Glover on the return. They like his explosiveness, certainly. Bernard, the tailback. He evades 1 tackle and then goes down. It's a loss.
College football season if they make it to the playoffs.
It's Bernard. He's got a gash. Mekhi Bernard kept his feet just short of midfield. He told us about having to relearn how to walk and cut. And there you see him with a block like that. Down the middle, that's incomplete for Bentley. Bernard again cutting it upfield. And out of that, 3rd and 7. Cam Rising dropped it off, and that is a huge hit by Reed. Just to hang around, especially again getting the ball back after halftime. Everybody froze, and then Bomeister, the former cricket bowler, just improvised and pushed it into the end zone. It's Reese trying to get outside, and he's tackled by the senior Correne Reed. His offense needs a first down. 2nd and 8. It's a high pass. They're going to try and throw it. There's a marker down. It looked like they were going to set up shop for Hawkins to throw that ball, but he just ran with it. And there is a marker down as well.
It was an unbelievable catch on like a 99-mile-an-hour fastball.
Illegal formation. Offense. There were more than 4 players lined up in the backfield. The penalty is declined. It's 3rd down.
Trig in motion. Finn will flow that way. Reese trying to deal with Fillinger, and that throw is incomplete in the college football landscape. But this Utah team has been together as long as anybody.
This guy hits rockets.
Yeah, that was a missile, and it's going to end up going side saddle at the 2. Mitchell, the tailback, the block from Caldarella, and he will be bottled up and driven back. After no gain, 2nd and 10. Right back to Mitchell, just tunneling through to set up a 3rd down and about 4. Rising, looking that direction, now scanning, and he tries to squeeze through. He'll go down. See what Bomeister has in store after a 76-yarder for Palmer Williams. This is back to the 36 and Cameron. Straight up the field. Cameron dancing to the 45.
In outs, you've got to get an explosive play.
By far the best starting field position for Baylor today, and it begins with Pendergrass. Right back there. And he was hit low initially by Ritchie and finally tackled by Correne Reed. 3rd down and about a yard back there. Ground game's been good. It's Finn on a throw near side. That's dropped by Monterey Baldwin. See if they run behind Yates, who is in motion. 4th down. Pendergrass does drive ahead for the first down.
Nebraska move the chains.
There was some movement on the line by Utah at the snap, trying to get set. Finn down the middle, and he missed. It's a toss. It's Dominic Richardson, the former Oklahoma State Cowboy. Baldwin in motion. It is Finn, and he goes down. Maybe 2. It'll be 4th down. There's movement at the line, and here comes the marker. Made the decision for him. Hankins had it blocked. Teo Johnson on the move. Fano and Fillinger got the hand on it to spring him free. Teo Johnson, touchdown. Icicle Stadium. That did not happen as fast as they wanted it to.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Here we go. That will be the end of the line for that point after touchdown. Matt Jones ended up with it for Baylor. Baylor's gotten hit from all directions. 1999, it had been a long time since a blocked field goal touchdown, and that is just an engulfing by Lander Barton of Reese. 2nd down. Finn has to just whip it free into the air, and it is batted away. There's a marker in. Reese is doing everything he can in pass protection, but it has been a difficult day for him. Little high step, and then out of bounds. It's a run for Reese, and he is turned aside. Baylor's 0 for on 3rd down. It's a keeper. It's Finn, and he's dropped by Lander Barton.
Play off contender.
Finn. Clean pocket. This is to the sideline and incomplete. He leaves Utah at the plus 47. Rising. Wants to take a shot. Right down the middle, and he settles it in there beautifully to Carson Ryan, the UCLA transfer. Well, they are going to say incomplete. Ryan did not get the hands underneath. He reacted like he caught it. They're going to say incomplete. The ball did come out at the last second there. Charlie Vincent, 6-year tailback, and it's 3rd and short. Allison. They get it off just before the 2-minute timeout, and Vincent does keep his feet for the first down. Rising has to bail fast that time. And he just wants to get rid of it. He took a shot out of bounds, just trying to make sure he didn't sack himself. Trevin Ma'ai got the hit against Southern Utah last week. This will be a run, and it's Stanley getting whacked after a couple of yards. There's a marker down as well back at the 39.
Holding, number 68, offense.
Wilson hops into a throw to the sideline, incomplete. He wanted Money Parks, and it's Lorando Snacks Johnson on the coverage. Some loft on this ball and contact. It's on Jenkins again. Play clock just hit 0. That should be a delay of game. Will they get the timeout first? Yes. Landon King in the ball game for Wilson, who rolls left and will run left. The initial contact by Ma'ai. Keaton Thomas got there as well.
Two's got to learn to protect himself.
Going to throw it far side. And off the short set, it's a broken tackle by Bentley. The ball comes loose, and they're going to say he's down. Right down the middle. That was tipped. This one is on the way, and no good. He wrapped it around.
Of all the juice in this building.
One last touch for Baylor here. Look out. Finn has to dodge one. That was O'Toole again. And he'll just scramble out of bounds.
Emotionally, psychologically.
2nd and 3 throw to the sideline. That's his best throw of the day so far, and it's Hal Presley. This game with 6 somehow. 14 seconds. Finn, a throw to Trigg. 2nd and 4. over the middle, and man, that is just a huge hit on Presley. The ball came loose, a marker came in. Oh, Presley's all right.
There's forcible contact to the
The
head
ruling on
and
the
neck
field is
area.
an incomplete pass. Personal foul, targeting, number 11, defense. The previous play is under review.
Hankins had the last one blocked. This one is on the way, and Baylor is on the board right at the horn.
Penalty there on Utah at the end of the first half to their veteran safety Gilman means, well, more moving pieces on the back end.
The offense exude confidence and be a leader.
We will see them on their first touch. Here's Finn with a sling over the middle, incomplete for Monterey Baldwin, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, you just
only one pass play of more than 10 yards all day. Finn sees the pressure from O'Toole again, who is just living in the backfield. Trigg in motion. Here comes O'Toole. He was there in a heartbeat. This is all power, as you said. Williams have a 76-yard punt earlier. And now Pittman on the return. Looked like he stepped out of bounds. He is down at the 45 to Bernard. To shimmy for 1 yard. There goes Stanley in motion. Throw it that way. Out of the backfield, Stanley, the sophomore, is into plus territory. 3rd and 5, it's a run. It's Bernard going parallel. He bounced off of Randolph, kept his feet, but then the white shirts tear him down, including Thomas. To Cameron. Coming near side, and Cameron does fair catch it. It's a first down run. It's Pendergrass into open space. And he's tripped up by Teo Johnson. Best play of the day for Baylor.
And creating the lane.
And some pace here now for Pendergrass, just rugby scrumming his way for yard after yard after yard. And eventually stonewalled at the 40, but some toughness from Baylor here. 2nd and 4 run. That will go for maybe 2. The tailback. It's another run. Just power from Baylor and a first down once again.
Going to be used in some of these situations.
Dealing with a hamstring issue. O'Toole trying to get there again. Finn feels him, and he just held it for way too long. It's another sack.
That they would use.
This a handoff for Hawkins, and he keeps his feet only to get drilled and still stay upright and finally get tackled. I mean, he Bell in the backfield, fake it, and Finn on the run. Finally, some open space for Daquan Finn. Release the tailback this time. Flip it to Monterey Baldwin. Running behind Yates, and that is gummed up and finish off. 2nd and 9, and that collapsed immediately.
Matchup maker.
It's a run for Finn. That's going nowhere. He is hog-tied by Fillinger. Hankins. True again.
Right? I mean, we walked through that a season ago with a knee. I mean, Kyle's going to say, yeah, he's got a finger or hand injury. He's questionable. And
Isaac Wilson still at quarterback. Cam Rising done for the day. Play action for Wilson. The freshman loads up a deep ball and way too much on it. Trips to the right. Bernard the tailback, and this run is met right in the hole by Thomas once again. Trying to prove people wrong that he belongs at this level. As Wilson nearly got swarmed under and tripped up. Down he goes. Jackie Marshall
starting to impose their will.
Yeah, Utah is a little bit of a car in idle right now as Cameron fades back to the 20-yard line. It's returnable. Cameron trying to cut up field. Connor O'Toole is there on punt coverage. Ball came loose, and they're going to blow it dead. They're going to go to here. Daquan Finn with a handoff on first down. Dominic Richardson moves the pile, and that's been happening quite a bit more in the third quarter than in the first half.
They found you got to be willing to take 5.
This will lose a couple. Ritchie came up from the safety spot and another late substitution, so O'Toole leisurely heads off to the sideline. Baylor's got to use a timeout. Keeper for Finn, and he carves his way for a first down.
Legs.
Ritchie once again. I mean, on Daquan Finn, he's talked about it. Second down, Finn gets outside of the contain, and he's a yard short of the line to gain. 3rd and 1, Reese into the pile, and he's stonewalled. Straight ahead. He is there, it looks like. Depends on the spot. They will say first down coming. Finn sends it out wide. Cameron the catch and run. Cameron breaking tackles. Cameron into space. It's a Baylor touchdown. Baylor trying to get to 14. Low snap. High throw. No good.
Just spinning in that first quarter. Since then, these last 2 quarters, if this was a prize fight, they've won the last 2 rounds.
Money Parks. Bernard the tailback. There's a flag down. Might be on the motion. Let's see. With a formation. For now, it's 9 going on 10.
Right.
1st and 15 for Wilson. Get him an easy one to the tight end, Brant Keithy, with his first catch of the afternoon. Moment of loudness for their former fallen teammates, Ty Jordan and Aaron Lowe. Baylor on the comeback trail. Isaac Wilson to throw. Free runner coming. He had to release it, and he got it there for the first down. Money Parks wheeling. Run it to the outside. Mekhi Bernard. We ask in basketball. Play action, rolling to the side of Money Parks. Wilson the throw that direction, and it's incomplete. Henley the tailback. Pittman is checked in as a wide receiver. It's way high for Singer. That's just a miss.
The 3rd down that he would have hit.
Cameron back to receive. He just had the touchdown. He won't have a chance to return this here, and he lets it bounce into the end zone. New York minute. Finn rolling to his right. Throwing to his right, and that is incomplete and really dangerous into traffic. 2nd down run, Pendergrass just trying to pick up a couple to make it 3rd and manageable. Ends just came inside Fillinger and Fauno, and they'll run inside and be greeted immediately by one of them, Van Fillinger. Oh, he's going to throw. Now, marker comes in. That may have made the decision for them.
Prior to the ball being snapped, false start, number 72, offense, 5-yard penalty.
Sheesh. Williams, another boomer. Man, oh man. Scrimmage was the 20. Williams in motion, Bernard the tailback, and it'll be a short run. Baylor able to load the box here. Both tight ends in motion there. It's another handoff, and it's Bernard crashing in to Matt Jones. It'll be 3rd down and a marker in.
Holding, number 68, offense, 10-yard penalty, 2nd down.
For Utah, trying to hang on. Bernard galloping through the hole and finally cut down across the 20 by Bobby. Bernard. One sidestep, a jump cut, and he'll get to about the 28. Nobody expected him to come back into this ball game, and he throws his shoulder into Jones and Thomas. 1st down. Right back there, the freshman Mitchell for a couple of yards. Here. It's from Woods Cross, just north of here, as Bernard lays on the pile, and it'll be 3rd down, but because of a Cole Bishop interception late to set up the winning touchdown. It's Bernard. The O-line cleaned house for the senior. Bernard inside the 30. They'll go with the sophomore Stanley this time. There it is. Run number 10 in a row. Bernard cradling it with both hands, as you said, as he goes into the wash to make it a 14-point game. Looks like he missed it right again. He did. Yeah, he's up top of the formation right here, coming to the face of Finn, who gets it away for Trigg.
Serve every second.
Especially when we close to within that 2-minute mark. Finn on the roll after the injury previous drive. Here's Cameron, and it's a first down Baylor.
Yep.
First down for Baylor. Finn, another throw. That one's high. Trigg got his hands on it, and it's incomplete.
You can see how deep the Utah safeties are. Keep everything in front of them.
So you'll take that. The cookie goes to Trigg, and he just goes banging around. I mean, he ran right in. Rush of 4. Fillinger off the spin move. It's a throw near side. Trigg again. He stood up by Vaughn. Minute timeout, and just barely Baylor gets it off because of the substitution, and this sails incomplete. On second down with 1 timeout remaining. He felt the heat one more time. Stays in the pocket and spins it out wide. That's a backward pass. And Vakalahi, 3rd and 14. Finn rushed, incomplete. 4th down, and the ball game coming for Baylor. Here comes the pressure. He gets it out wide. It's Reese, and he is down. No shot. Utah is going to win this thing. We'll see what the cost is. 23-12 the final score for the Utes.